5. There is no shortage of success. The way you view success is just as important as how you approach success. Unlike a product that is manufactured in inventory, the good news about success is there's no limit as to how much success a person can create. You can have as much as you want, and so can I. And your achievement doesn't prevent or limit my abilities to achieve my success. Unfortunately, most people look at success as though it's somehow a scarcity. They tend to think that, oh, if Mike's successful, if he makes it, it will somehow inhibit their ability to create success. Look, success isn't a lottery. It's not a bingo game. It's not a horse race. It's not a card game. It doesn't allow for just one winner. It is simply not the case that there's a shortage of success. It's not a product. Gordon Gekko in the movie Wall Street said, for every winner, there is a loser. This was his whole pitch on the zero-sum game, that there has to be a loser. But success is not a commodity. It's not a resource. There's no limited reserves on it. There will never be a dearth of success. By the way, the editor added that word. That's not one of my words. Dearth means a lack, a shortage. There will never be a dearth of success because it's created by those who have no limits in terms of ideas, creativity, ingenuity, talent, intelligence, originality, persistence, and determination. Notice that I refer to success as something that's created, not acquired. Unlike copper, silver, gold, diamonds, or items that already exist that you got to find to bring to the market, success is something people make. Great ideas, new technologies, innovative products, fresh solutions to old problems are all things that cannot exist in shortages. The creation of success can take place all over the world, either at the same time or at different times and at different levels. And it can happen by millions of people and still not have any limits. Success doesn't depend on a resource or a supply or space or time. Politics and the media perpetuate, these concepts of shortages by suggesting there's not enough of certain things to go around, that if you have something, I can't have it. Many politicians believe they need to spread this myth in order to energize their followers to take a stand for them or against another politician or party. They make statements like, I will take better care of you than the other guy. I will make life easier for you. I will reduce taxes for you. I promise better education for your kids. I'll make it more possible for you to be successful. Dude, it's all garbage. They're not going to do anything for you. Both sides are saying the same things to get you energized. The underlying implication of their claims is that only they can do this for you and the other guy can't and won't. You see? So you take sides. Oh, there's a shortage. He can't make me. No, you're right. Neither one of them can. These politicians first emphasize the topics and initiatives that they know their followers consider important. Then they create the sense that citizens, you, aren't capable of doing or creating success for yourself. They highlight that scarcity exists, and they do their best to make people feel that their only chance at getting what they want and what they need is that some government must support them and take care of them. Otherwise, they imply that your chances of getting your share become even more remote. Look, man, all you got to do is take a quick look at the most successful people. They're not dependent upon anyone. One of the reasons why it's difficult to discuss politics or religion with people is because any exchange or communication or discussion about both tend to suggest a shortage, which then causes inevitable disputes. For example, if your political beliefs win, then someone else's loses. If one party gets what it supports, then supposedly another group must suffer. The same can be said for certain general attitudes and viewpoints. It's extremely difficult for people to agree to disagree. People operate under the assumption that one person's beliefs cannot be maintained if another person's conflicting beliefs even exist. This notion, based on, once again, the concept of limits and shortages, only increases the amount of tension we have with one another. Look, why does one person have to be wrong and another one right? Is there a chance that Jen could be right, have one idea, and I could also be right and have a completely different one? Why the need for shortages? See, the notion of competition suggests that if one person wins, someone else has to lose. Although this might be true in a board game, where the goal is to produce one winner, this is not the reality with regard to success in business and in life. Look, the big players do not think in terms of restrictions like this. Instead, they think without limits, something that allows them to soar to levels that many consider or once considered impossible.